What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Cosmos. Cosmos is legitimately one of the strongest projects in the space, and I do believe that this price appreciation for Cosmos in the next bull cycle is guaranteed. I think the reality is that it's probably one of the safest altcoin plays in the market right now. So you want to pay attention to why I believe this is going to rally like mad. There's also some massive news about a current big-time crypto that I think is going to take a tanking in the next several days. So there's an opportunity there that people want to pay attention to as well. Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, you're probably thinking, James, why the hell should I listen to you? There's a million YouTube channels devoted to crypto out there. So, fair question. These are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on this channel. They're the first 26 coins I was holding when I made this channel. Had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released videos about them, and you'd done everything wrong as an investor, never sold them, just sat on them, rode them down into a bear cycle and a recession, you would still, having done everything wrong, be in profit for around $7 grand. But if you'd done everything right, remember, buy low, sell high. If you'd done everything right and sold these coins last year when the markets flew up, you would be in profit for 123k. Massive difference. Now, I sold all my coins. If you want, this is not my portfolio. If you want to see my current portfolio, go read copymycrypto.com. It's where I share every coin I own, every one I buy, every one I sell. Guys, we've got a lot of members that have never invested in anything. We have step-by-step tutorials for any beginner that wants to get into the space. And fundamentally, guys, all I do is spend every waking moment doing research and reading into these coins. So if you want to copy along, make these kinds of profits without having to do the research and deep dives, then you can do that. Because when I find the next phantom, and I won't do a Udemy course like last time. I'll simply go onto the site and tell the members, this is the 100x coin that I think is the big play for the next bull cycle. This is what I'm getting in on. And people can get in on it early. And if you want to know about the next big coin, go read the site. It's everything on there, by the way, is verifiable because it's on the YouTube channel. Right, Cosmos. Look at Cosmos. So Cosmos is $11 right now. You'll see by the title what I think. I believe this can do a massive run. It's already hit $44 in the past. But I do believe this can hit $100. That would only put it at market cap of around 28.6 billion, which is not that bad. It's not that high when you bear in mind it's one of the best altcoin projects out there. Cosmos, they build themselves as the project that solves the hardest problems in the crypto industry. It's trying to become the antidote to slow, expensive, and unscalable and environmentally harmful proof of work protocol like those used by Bitcoin. So they aim to do everything differently. Cosmos, has been around for a long time. Their origins can be dated back to 2014 when Tendermint was founded. Now, Cosmos, the project's flagship blockchain, called the Cosmos Hub, is run by a hybrid proof-of-stake algorithm. Now, what this means is, and what the token also does is run through all the governance features, of course. Now, Cosmos have described themselves as blockchain 3.0, and obviously we've got like Ethereum that's effectively blockchain 1.0, or probably you can make the argument Bitcoin, I suppose, is Ethereum maybe 2.0, Cosmos 3.0. And the big goal is ensuring that what they've built, their infrastructure, is easy and straightforward to use. Their software development kit for any developers is built on simplicity, it focuses on modularity, which allows a network to be built using code that already exists. The hope is that effectively development will be a ton easier because you're already utilizing code that already exists. So it should be simpler to build upon them. And they also use the inter-blockchain communications protocol, which allows them interoperability. There are currently 38 projects utilizing the inter-blockchain communications protocol. And as a result, anyone that uses, or any blockchain that uses that can be utilized by, or can be integrated with Cosmos, which is cool. Now, they build themselves as the Internet of Blockchains. They have over 56 billion digital assets under management, over 263 apps and services, and that continues to grow. They do continue to actually look stronger and stronger and stronger. They're obviously heavily backed as well. If you go up to tags, you can see it's in some of the big portfolios out there, like Polychain, Dragonfly, Hashkey, One Confirmation, Paradigm, and X Network. And that's just some of them. Obviously, there's massive backers continuing with Cosmos. They've got nice low carbon footprint, which every blockchain is now going to keep pushing as a thing. So I'm less bothered about that now, because it's part of the optics. Every single blockchain is going to keep doing that. We're using very little energy, But a good thing that I like, as always, they've got grants up and running. This allows developers to be incentivized to come to the network. That's always key for me. Always be building in a bear cycle. Yeah. And what do you guys think about Cosmos? Are you impressed with how much they've grown over the past few years? You know, that's some pretty good numbers, to be fair. Do those numbers interest you? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you're a returning viewer, subscribe to the channel, please. We're down, we were at 80% of people that were returning viewers that had never subscribed. We're now down to 75%. I'd love to get that down to 70%. So if you're a returning viewer, just hit the subscribe button, please. Also, guys, if you want to buy Cosmos, you can do it at Bitget. I reached out to Bitget to work with them because fundamentally they offer 0 fees on all spot trading. And right now they're running a promotion, which is if you sign up with my code. So I'll put this link in the description. You've got to sign up with the referral link. But the moment you do a spot trade, you'll get a share of $500 in XRP. So if you're gonna, right now there's a few people that have signed up, so they're gonna split a nice amount, and if you want your share of XRP, you're gonna want to sign up. So I'll put this link in the description. You'll need to use the Crypto with James referral link, and that will provide you with an opportunity to get a share of $500 in XRP, which is obviously way more than 1,000 XRP, which is not too bad. So links in the description. But 0% spot fees. Bloody good. Right. Cosmos, the Internet of Blockchains. Now, in terms of what they've done, speed, their blocks are about 7 seconds. The fees are pretty low. They're not the lowest, but they are pretty low. And their developer kit is now looking damn good, which is why we're starting to see the blockchain grow at a pretty impressive rate. And if we take a look at the world of Cosmos, or the ecosystem, if we want to use the technical terms, as you can see, 263 apps, or dApps, or services. And there are tons, they really are starting to grow in a pretty impressive way. For me, the one thing that, I suppose one of the downsides to the Cosmos ecosystem, I'm not overly enamored with the amount of games, but I do think there are better blockchains for gaming. And I don't think Cosmos is one of the best there. I think there are better for gaming, but I think Cosmos is very, very strong for anything to do with finance or smart contracts, and we can see that the majority of the work on and the services on Cosmos are financial. And I think you will see a real run of DeFi projects continuing to come to Cosmos because they've got good bridges, they've got good interoperability, they've got nice low fees, and they're faster than your Ethereum. And I'm hopeful for Cosmos, actually. I do believe that they've got a really strong case for a $100 coin. You know, the circulating supply is complete. You know, their supply is out. Now, there is no total supply, and I'll point that out, but that's because they have an inflation protocol. So we will see a few more tokens come out over the course of time. You know, there's a specific total supply of 260,906,513. And obviously, since that total supply, obviously there has been more released. And I think over the course of time, obviously we'll see more and more coming in. But I don't think we're not going to see, you know, all of a sudden the circulating supply grow by 100 times or 10 times. I think we'll be trickling in for the rest of the time, and that's not too bad. That still gives it a hell of a shot of $100. Again, it works off of scalability for me. Like it's trickle down in terms of the success that it can have. Because if Bitcoin runs up to 100K, if Ethereum runs up to 10K, each of them have a market cap, those two combined have a market cap of 3 trillion. So then one of the strongest layer 1 smart contract platforms out there, Cosmos, all of a sudden $100 a coin, a market cap of, you know, $29 billion is a drop in the ocean compared to the trillions that Bitcoin would be worth, that Ethereum will be worth. If Bitcoin and Ethereum don't do those gains, Cosmos won't hit 100. That would be the clarifier. And I sort of try and present that every video because you do have to bear that in mind. But Cosmos is set for success because they continue building and they continue having announcements about the new projects that join them. And that's the biggest thing. You want to see a great idea is snapshotting the overall ecosystem right now. And then having a look in a month, how has that changed? Having a look in another month, how has that changed? And a month after that, watch how they're growing, watch how they're changing, because the biggest thing that all these blockchains have to do during a bear cycle is build. And I think they're going to keep building really well. I think this is going to end up being one of the strongest ecosystems in the space. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Particularly if you're a returning viewer, you know, we're trying to get that number down massively on the channel and it's going well, so please keep helping. Guys, if you want to see the coins I own, my portfolio right now, go to copymycrypto.com, go read that site. Everything on the site is verifiable. It's all on the YouTube channel, so you can copy. If you're brand new to crypto, or if you've not invested much in crypto, we have beginner's guides on the site, makes it step-by-step as simple as possible. And guys, if you want to make these kind of gains, these 52x, 62 or 100 plus x, then go read the site. I do all the research. I spend every waking day looking at markets. So if you want to see the results of all my research, then go read the site. And when I find the next 100x, I'll tell the members, and you can simply copy along and make those massive gains. But go read the site. Last piece of news, guys. Axie Infinity is about to dump. Axie Infinity has 215 million unlock coming. So there's 21.5 million tokens, which is about 8% of the total supply, are being unlocked in 3 days. In 3 days. Every time there's been an unlock, the token has dumped. So on October 24th, 21.5 million tokens will be released, and they can literally be sold by everyone that has got them if they want to. 21.5 million tokens dumping on the market. And if people are just cashing in their gains because they were early investors, guess what? That's a lot of money. That's going to cause huge selling pressure. Huge selling pressure. Even if investors in the private sale dump Axie at $10, they're making 125 times gains. Obviously, Axie has dropped below $10, but they're still making massive gains. They sell it at $5, they've made 62.5 gain. That's fine. We're going to see the early investors dump Axie Infinity, and guess what? It's tradable on Bitget. If you wanted, you could short it. Look, yeah, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, dumped 7%. Yesterday, it dumped 5%. Currently, it is down today 8%. This is a token that's on the decline with 21.5 million about to enter the market. You could short Axie Infinity on Bitget. And if you're not on Bitget, guess what? Sign up using the link. I'll put the link in. It will take you to this page. Then you click on the referral link, Crypto with James referral link, and join. And once you've done one spot trade, you're in with a share of winning $500 worth of XRP. There's been a few people that have signed up, not enough. So they're going to be splitting a nice reward right now. Do you want to be part of that? Do you want to get that reward? Go sign up. And then, after you've done your spot trade, you got some extra XRP. You could short Axie Infinity because it's looking ready to dump. I mean, obviously, we'll see. It happens on the 24th, but that looks coming. Interesting stuff. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.